Hey everyone. Just wanted to do a quick Chuseok check-in. Oh my god, Buster, please. Chuseok check-in video. I've had a migraine since 5 a.m. on Monday, and it is now like noon-ish afternoon on Tuesday. The migraine's finally subsiding. Can you tell which side it was on? Maybe the one I've rubbed raw. It's finally subsiding, but I also did take the first round of like Aleve this morning. Can Buster, please? Aleve just now, so I don't know if that pain is helping. It's helping with the pain, or if the pain's actually going away. Still really sensitive and really raw, but really convenient and nice that the only time that I get a break from work and school is the time that I'm bedridden with a migraine. We love it. We love it. We love to see it. All the dogs have taken turns cuddling with me, annoying me, barking at me, and causing trouble. So that's fun. Luckily, they kind of seem to understand that I'm not doing well and that I need them to, like, chill out. I'm still in pretty severe pain. For a person who doesn't have chronic pain, I would say it's probably like a 7 on the pain scale out of 10. But for me, because I have chronic pain and, pretty high pain tolerance, and plus I was just at like a 10 for chronic pain feeling, it feels a lot better. It feels more like a 4 or a 5. I can kind of make it through. I haven't tried standing up since I started feeling better. I'm still like rubbing it because I have the inclination to rub it because it hurts. But if you've never had a migraine, the best way I can describe it is like if you've ever had a tooth pain, the kind of like desperate feeling we have when you're like, I just want to rip it out of my mouth. That's the kind of pain that you feel in your head. But it's also kind of a cramp at the same time. It's more like a cramping and burning feeling than anything else. In my experience. It's throbbing. It like throbs. But also it feels kind of like a cramp. And like, mine was right here. From here to here. It was this quarter of my head. Mostly just the face. The scalp had a little bit of sensitivity, but it was mostly just right here. Like, literally, half of my nose is in pain and the other half is fine. Like this, I can push on it, it's fine. This one feels like it's bruised. It hurts. I shouldn't do that. This eyebrow felt like it was on fire underneath here. I don't know why. I guess it was pain from the migraine, but it was really annoying. Last time I had a migraine, it was the whole head, which made it really hard to sleep because it hurts when you touch it. So when you, even with like a pillow touches it, it hurts. But I've been doing this a lot because this side is more sensitive to light. And also it's just really uncomfortable. And when it's uncomfortable, you have the inclination to like rub it. Which is partially why it's like red and raw, because I've been rubbing at my face all day. It still hurts. It hurts especially right here right now. Right in this area especially. A little bit in this area as well. Last time I had a migraine, it lasted for 3 days. So I'm assuming it's going to last 3 days again. And of course, all the hospitals and doctors' offices are closed for the holiday. So that's a great time. Great timing. Yay. Good thing is I managed to get my nails done before. That one looks crazy. I managed to get my nails finished before I was overcome with pain. I was doing my nails last night. Not last night. I had lost a day. Sunday night. Jesus Christ. I was doing my nails Sunday night. So yeah. And then I had... That's why I was awake at 5 a.m. on Monday, to know that the migraine had started. Okay. I'm wearing clothes. I'm just also covering up. Because the room is really cold. I kept the room specifically at 18 degrees Celsius. Because I needed it to be cold for the migraine situation. Oh my god, what happened to my arm? Is that a bruise? Yep, that's a bruise. We don't know where that came from. That is what it is. You know what? When you sleep for 24 hours straight, sometimes dogs step on you. I don't know. It's probably what it is. Probably a dog stepped on me, or the puppy, who's right here, like nipped my arm or something. I don't remember. I don't know. I'm sure I was awake when it happened, because when you have a migraine, you kind of, at least when I have a migraine, I kind of feel like, not drunk, but like when I'm awake in between drugging myself with Benadryl to sleep, because you have to sleep through the pain or it's miserable. So I like drug myself with Benadryl to sleep. In between the times when I'm sleeping and when I'm awake, because you don't sleep forever, you know. Stuff happens. Like I do stuff. I do stuff. Yeah, I do stuff. I like fed the dogs in between those times. I got up and I got an ice pack for myself. I cleaned up dog poop and stuff. And like in the moments when you're doing that stuff, it feels like normal. Like this is real life. I'm just in pain. I'm just stumbling around. But you don't feel drunk. You just are like, God, I don't feel good. I feel horrible and I want to be not alive anymore because it hurts so much. But then later on, you're like, what did I even do? Like, it's kind of like when you black out when you're drunk. But I've never really blacked out, so I don't really know. But in the moment when you're doing it, it feels like you're not going to forget. If that makes sense. But I usually try to sleep as much as I can. Right now, I really want to, like, experience the holiday, though, like, the time off. So I'm trying to, like, get myself better as fast as possible so I can, like, be alive and awake during the holiday time. Because I do have a lot of work to do around the house. But, God, I just am in pain. You notice how much I'm rubbing my eye right now? That's like instinctual. Instinctive. I'm not doing it on purpose. My eye is like purple. Oh my god, that's gonna hurt for days. That's crazy. That's not shadow, so it's like that's actually how my eye looks. This is how it normally looks. It is normally a little bit red in the eyelid area. But like, look at that. Oh my god. Death everywhere. Death everywhere. God. I kind of like just want to like pop this part of my head off of my skull. Sorry, I covered the camera. Just like crack this open, clean it out, get everything bad out, and then put it back on. That's like what I want to do. I just want to like, doop, pop it off, clean it out, hose it out with cold water, put some ice in there, pop it back on. Pop it in the freezer real quick and put it back on. The ultimate ice pack. Icing your bones and I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Absolutely. I'm losing it. You want to see my dog? There's two of them. Hi, Buster. Oh, sweet boy. I feel so bad. He wanted me to play with him earlier, but I couldn't. Buster's the most understanding about... Oh, it's okay. About my migraines. He's experienced all of my migraines that I've had so far. The other dogs have experienced only some. Oh, Buster, good boy. He usually gets up and lays on my face when I have a migraine. That's very sweet of him. This one, there's one here. There's Winter. I have a lot of nice pictures of him cuddling with me because he doesn't understand that I have a migraine, but he's trying to protect me regardless. There's Yuki, just hanging out, being a good girl. She's guarding the room, protecting. Good Lord. Goodness gracious. Winter, please don't bark. Winter, please. Winter, come here, baby. Winter, come here, baby. Winter, come here. Come here. Please don't. Please, Winter. Oh my god. See what I mean? He's so disrespectful. Winter, come here. There's nothing in there. Stop it. Come here. Good boy, Hannah. Good, come here. Good boy. Oh my god, he's so cute. Look at this little baby. He's like 5 months old. Oh my god. He's an accident in every way possible. He was not supposed to be with me. He's supposed to be somewhere else at a foster's house. There's a whole story about that. I'll have to go through that story later. That was a nightmare of a situation. Look at him. Look at baby. Big baby. That's his crate that he screams when he goes into. So I didn't put him in here because he's loud. It hurts my brain. Mr. Man. Mr. Hanel boy. His name is Hanel. Hanel or Hanel, if you want to say it like an American. It means sky in Korean. My friend rescued him and his sister's at a foster's house because that foster actually worked out. His foster did not. He's been through 3 fosters and none of them worked out, so he's just mine now. I'm going to try to keep him so he doesn't have like abandonment issues and separation anxiety any more than he already does. I'm just going to keep him until then. And maybe even keep him forever, I don't know. Because the sad thing is, to be realistic, Yuki's really old. She's not going to live forever. So if she passes away sometime this year, then I'll just keep him permanently. But if she doesn't pass away sometime this year, then once he gets to be about more reasonable with his behavior, then I might try to see if he can go somewhere else. He's not that bad of a puppy. Do you want to go in there, bud? I'm not going to lock you in. Do you want to go in there? You can go in. You're fine. You can go in. You can go in there. You're welcome to go in anytime, buddy. Just lay down in there. Oh, God. My brain hurts again. God, my brain hurts again. I wish my brain would stop hurting. Well, at least we know I have a brain. Bro, he's digging on the bed. At least we know I have a brain. Because if I didn't have a brain, then my brain couldn't hurt. You know what I mean? That was just to get it to work properly. Bro, what are you doing? He's digging on his bed again. Look at the difference. I look like I got punched in the face. My eye itself is fine, though. Oh, I can't see. The eye itself is fine. This, not fine. This is gonna hurt for days to come. Oh, really sensitive right here. Really, really sensitive. Like migraine sensitive, not skin sensitive. Oh my god. Oh, that hurts. This doesn't hurt that much here. When starting here, oh, my body just jerked. Okay, starting here, going to here. Yeah, you just saw my body move, right? Like twitch like that. That happens to me sometimes. My body will just convulse. Or like it'll feel a pinch in my side and I just convulse. Oh, I'm dropping the phone. Oh, I'm dropping the phone. Yeah, my body's not okay. In ways other than the migraine. Like, I'm generally just really in really poor health, and I need to, like, figure out what the heck is wrong. In December, I have a tilt table test, which will determine if I have POTS or not. POTS is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which is basically the stereotypical symptom that everyone knows is when you stand up, you just faint. You know? When you stand up too quick, you faint. But really it's a lot more than that. But it's basically postural means like about if you're sitting up, if you're laying down, if you're sitting down. Orthostatic is like blood flow, I think. I think it has to do with blood flow. And then tachycardia is when your heartbeat is too fast for some reason. And then syndrome is syndrome. So basically what happens with POTS is when you go from laying down to sitting up or laying down to standing up, then your blood like rushes to your feet and then you can faint. But your heart's beating. It's like a whole thing. So if you have a randomly like high heart rate, like years ago, I had symptoms of, I would just sit down. I think I was in therapy, because I went into inpatient therapy for a while, because I wasn't doing so hot emotionally. And then I went into, then I like graduated into outpatient therapy, where I would go into like these therapy sessions. They did nothing for me at all, and none of it ever did anything. It just kept me from hurting myself, which is like fine. But the outpatient therapy stuff was like a waste of time. It was useless. For me, specifically for me. It works for other people, but for me, therapy, it doesn't help to talk about it. I already know what I need to do. I just can't do it. You know? Hey, baby boy. Let's not chew on the bowl. Thank you. He's chewing on his food bowl. But basically, when I was sitting in the therapy sessions, I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't having anxiety. I wasn't having any stress. There was nothing wrong. But I would just suddenly feel really, like, dizzy. And then my heart would start racing for no reason, as if I was exercising. And so then I went to the heart doctor, because I was in the hospital. I think it was outpatient, so it was right near the hospital. So then I told my dad, who was the one who was, like, picking me up and driving me to and from, because I still couldn't drive at the time. And he was like, well, let's go check out what's wrong with you, because my grandma had a heart issue. My mom's dad died of a heart attack, so, like, maybe we might have heart stuff in the family. We don't know. Who's to say? And so we went to go check it out. I went to, like, a cardiologist. I think it was a pediatric cardiologist, which I don't know how I did that, because I was an adult, but whatever. I don't know. It was weird. They were playing Frozen on the TV. I remember it very specifically, because it was such a weird experience. And they tested my heart and stuff like that, and they did all this stuff, and then they told me that I had to check with a heart monitor. So every time I'd feel these weird symptoms, you'd put the heart monitor up to your chest, onto your heart, and let it, like, press a button, and it would basically record audio of the heartbeat. But it wasn't automatic, so you had to, like, put it on your chest like that, but it would beep really loudly. So I was still in inpatient or outpatient therapy, but I would have to go leave to be excused to be able to do this, which sucks because the second you get up and you start moving, it kind of like messes with it. So I was like, well, this isn't going to be accurate. But it was mostly happening when I was in the outpatient therapy sessions, because the rest of the day I was doing stuff. So I would have to, like, get up and, like, in the middle of it and do that so that it wouldn't bother people. Whatever. It worked out. I figured it out. And then I went back to the doctor with it, and they were like, yeah, there's some weird stuff going on, but it doesn't seem like dangerous. Hey, hello, can you stop ripping that? Thank you. Thank you. Please stop. Thank you. Come here, baby. He's very good. He's a very good boy. Come here, baby. Come cuddle with me. Come cuddle with me and my 17 chins. Come cuddle with me. Oh, hi, Buster. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. But basically what happened was, he said that it was just an electrical thing with my heart, where my heart would just decide that I was exercising when I wasn't. And I'm telling you all this weird stuff because if you have weird stuff like that, and then there's nothing going on with it, and then there's other symptoms like you're just nauseous when you wake up in the morning for some reason, you have a hard time breathing sometimes, if you just have random chest pains, even though there's no issue with your chest, if you have weird, like, twitches, and, like, you know, when you saw when my body, like, convulsed when I was talking about my eye, those kinds of things, those are signs of POTS as well. Dysautonomia or whatever, it's basically where your autonomic nervous system is all messed up. Hannah, can you come here? Ouch, thank you. Greeted me by biting my finger. Oh, God. That'll bruise. Come here, baby. Oh, hi, Winter. He's being disrespectful. You're being very disrespectful. Please stop that. Hanel, come here. Come here. Stay over here. Stay over here. Winter, please stop screaming. That hurts my head. Please stop. Chew on your fluff. Chew on your fluff and be quiet. He's chewing on my finger. Oh my God, he fell. Give you the good scratches. But those are a lot of weird symptoms that you don't think to get checked because they're not causing you that many problems, especially if you're in America where you can't afford to go get something checked. I was having horrific chest pains. I thought I was having heart attacks. I thought I was having COVID at the time because it was back in 2020. I thought I was having all these issues, but it turns out I was probably just having dysautonomia. But I need to get it checked to know for sure. But I show all the typical signs of it. And a lot of those things, like when I was younger, I would wake up in the morning and I would be really dizzy and I would see black spots when I would sit up after sleeping. I would have a really hard time waking up. I would have a really hard time not being nauseous in the morning. There were times when I wouldn't eat breakfast because I felt so nauseous. But then by the time I got on the bus to go to school, I was so hungry that I couldn't handle it. So the exercise was never something that I enjoyed, except swimming. Swimming is the only thing anything in a swimming pool I was fine with. Other than that, it was really tough for me. So, I think these are all things that point to dysautonomia, because they're all textbook symptoms of it, and I told my doctor all of this stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, that's definitely like all signs of it. But growing up, I thought that was how everybody experienced the world. I thought that everybody was nauseous and saw stars in their eyes when they were getting up in the morning. I thought everybody had a weird time. I thought everybody was out of balance and dizzy in the mornings. Because, when you wake up from sleeping, you're really tired still sometimes. I thought that was everybody's experience. And it wasn't. I thought it was everyone's experience to be nauseous randomly for no reason. Or to get dizzy or to have a racing heart for no reason. I thought that was everyone's experience. And if I didn't think it was everyone's experience for specific things, I thought it was anxiety. But it turns out it wasn't. It was actually like a health condition, a systemic health condition. So I have confirmed fibromyalgia, and I'm testing for MCAS, or mast cell activation syndrome, which is commonly found with ADHD and fibromyalgia. And I'm also checking for POTS, and I want to if I can get the POTS and or MCAS diagnosis, then I want to go and check for HEDS, or hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, or whatever, however you say it. Because I think I might have that as well, but I don't have as many textbook signs. I have a lot of the uncommon ones, and they're changing the diagnostic criteria right now because it doesn't really match what everyone's experience is. But it would be easier to convince a doctor to test me for it if I had a diagnosis that was commonly comorbid with it. And right now, fibromyalgia, ADHD, all that stuff is commonly comorbid with it, but not linked scientifically. So, like, people who have fibromyalgia and HEDS also often have ADHD. ADHD means you're more likely to develop fibromyalgia and HEDS. But it's like, they're not scientifically linked. But if you have POTS or dysautonomia, that's linked with HEDS in, like, doctors' journals. Whereas fibromyalgia isn't linked with it in doctors' journals. It's just commonly found together. Which, just because it's commonly found together doesn't mean it's comorbid. But the studies that are just recently coming out about it say that it's probably comorbid. But not every doctor knows about that, and I would not put it in the hands of Korean doctors to know new, updated medical stuff, if I'm being honest. My neurologist is phenomenal, and my allergist is phenomenal. They're working together to help me get all these diagnoses and things figured out easily. So I would say that if I told her that I'm suspicious that I might have HEDS, she would probably be the person that I should tell, because she would look into it, she would do some research, and she would actually check on that. But other doctors, I don't think any other doctor that I have in Korea would check on that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Yuki. Hi, Yuki. Yuki Cameo. Hi, girly. Oh, no, please stop chewing. Thank you. Oh my god. Good girl, Yuki. Oh, hello. That's my eye. Please don't step on me. Oh, Jesus. I'm just a walkway. Just a sidewalk. Yuki. Yuki. Look at the camera, Yuki. Oh, you're so cute, Yuki. Are you okay, baby? Are you uncomfy? Are you comfy? She does that tongue lick thing when she's uncomfortable and also when she's really happy, so I don't know. I don't know which one it is. Look at her. Oh, she's so cute, so sweet. My only daughter. My only girl. My best girl. Oh my goodness. She's such a good dog. Like, she's hella chill. She's the most chill out of all the animals. Like, she was living outside. She was a feral dog outside for 10 years of her life. For all 10 years of her life. Then some lady found her, took her to the vet, and was like, well, I have to rescue her. Because the vet was like, just put her in the kill shelter. And she was like, no! And so then she took her home, kept her in the home for a couple of days, and then drove her up to me several hours. The whole time, Yuki was just quiet, she was chill, she was hanging out, she was doing great. Then she came to my house, got pet by a bunch of people on the way home, was totally fine with it, went up and down stairs for probably the first time based on her reaction to them. And then, and let me cut her nails, let me brush her, let me bathe her, let me introduce her to all the other dogs. Like, she was so chill. She just was like, yeah, okay, yes, and. Like, going along with everything. And she's such a sweet baby. She very rarely ever barks, and if she does, it's for a good reason. It's because somebody scared her, or somebody spooked her, or somebody's trying to eat her food. She'll let me take her food away from her when she's eating, but she won't let another dog do it. Like, she immediately was like, yep, this is my mom. This is my person. I'm going to protect her forever. And she's such a sweet baby. She's learning to be more comfortable asking for cuddles. Yes, lovely girl. She walked away and she's back now. Yes, my girl. Yes, my baby. She loves cuddles. But she's too embarrassed to ask. Maybe not embarrassed. Maybe she's afraid. Hi, Buster. Hello. Yeah, you're being kind of rude, though. You're kind of interrupting. I know you want attention. But I only have enough energy for one dog right now. Okay, and I'm petting Yuki. Oh, she's so sweet. So good girl. Thank you. Whoa, almost dropped my phone. Sorry. I'm holding it by a strap on the back. Oh, Yuki girl. She's so cute. My baby girl. You're so cute, girly pop. You're so cute. Look at her little face. Oh, my little goblin baby. My little elf baby. Oh, she looks like Dobby. Her little ears. Oh my god, she's so cute. Oh my god. Yuki, I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh my goodness. You're such a good, calm dog. Even the vet was like, this is a special dog. I'm like, yes, very much. What are we... The puppy is scratching at something. Let's see if I can get up. Hannah, where are you? Oh, Winter, please. Jesus Christ. Stop it. Stop it. Sorry, Yuki. I didn't mean to kick you in the nose. Stop it, Winter. That's so loud. That hurts. You're hurting me. That hurts. Oh, okay. What are you doing? He's trying to get into the bathroom. He's never been in the bathroom. Why? Why are you in the bathroom? Well, now that he mentioned the bathroom, I have to pee. So, it doesn't feel good to stand up. Okay. I am going to go. Winter, please back up. I'm going to go. I'm going to upload this today probably because I'm not going to edit anything because I do not care enough about my channel to edit at all anymore. Oh, okay. Bye. Hopefully, see you next time. Hopefully when I'm not dying of everything going wrong at the same time. I'm dying of all of it. Everything all at once. Everything everywhere all at once. Oh my god, my hair looks crazy. Alright. Bye.